Oh, there we go. Right, well, I'm back on here then, aren't I? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Basically, let's go and dig some dirt, I suppose. Got nothing else to do. Was supposed to do like a big, oh guys, we're going to be playing this brand new game, and turns out we can't because the game don't work properly, which is fun. All fun and games. I have sent them an email. I have basically told them that it don't work, and it's the first time I've ever seen my thing go, hey, we're having problems, dude. we can't run this. It's too much. I've never seen an indie game have so much trouble. Well, I mean, I've seen a few indie games have troubles, but unfortunately not like this, which is a bit strange. So yeah, we're going to be digging a few little bits on Gold Mining Sim then, because I've got to keep up with the leaderboard a little bit, fun and games for the whole family. So loading up, season 33, it is another reset. I have done my reset. I spent $1 million or so resetting the claim, and then I had to set it all back up again, and then I started digging it last night. So I've done a couple of bucketsfuls. I'm not actually going to cash in until I feel like it, basically. It's going to be fun. Oh, back to the grind. I was going to stream last night, but I was sitting there trying to record that. I was trying to record that game last night. I did 4 recordings, and each one of them was laggy and crappy and disgusting. And I was hoping maybe that the stream would be alright, but no. Didn't work. Didn't work. So yeah, back on the old claim. As you can see, I am back here. I've set up things a bit. Happy Father's Day for yesterday. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's alright. Cheers, buddy. So yeah, this is my new map. That's not the one. This is my new map, and it's glorious. Glorious! Glorious! So what I'm going to do is I'm already digging up this section over here. Just like, I'm only really going for like the bits that were closest to the surface, because I can't be bothered to dig down because I'm lazy. And then what we're going to do is I'm actually going to empty this whole situation here. We're going to dig it all down, and we'll be alright. So yeah, it's a much better map than I was with. I literally, after the stream, I was like, okay, I should be okay. And I dug out those couple of squares, and I was like, I don't really want to carry this on, because I feel like I'm just getting... It just felt... Well... I felt like I was being hard done by the game. But all the gold was spread out. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to dig all this. It's not going to be mineable. I can't be bothered. So that's what I did. I basically just mined it until I could, and now I'm here, and it's good. This is a better land. I saw Rasher's map, and he hasn't just got like one, like couple little pools. Like the entire center of his map is just gold. I'm like, oh, we need that map, basically. But it'll be fine. So we're going to tip all this stuff in there now. I know it's really dark, and I'm sorry, but it's the joys of Gold Rush. They never really worried about lights too much. They just expect you to do everything in the dark, or splash out on lots of lights. And I don't really want to, so meh. Anyways, let's go and dig out where I was. I need to go and I need to mark my map up. See, I'm digging. And I think I've done that one. I think I'm doing that one. No, 237. Yeah, there we go. I probably won't go for that. That's stupid. That's a good one. And that's a good one. And that's where we're at. There we are. So that's this is where I'm at the moment. Dig down as much as I can, because it's on a hill. It's a bit of a bugger, but apart from that, we're okay. Turn that over and fast travel to my truck. I'm doing okay, Hansfin. Just I would say I'm annoyed that I couldn't do a like a first impression today. There we go. That's how life is. So yeah, I'm doing the stream today. Not doing one tonight. Tomorrow we'll see how things go. Wednesday probably. I don't know what I'm doing on Wednesday yet. Haven't really decided the rest of my week just yet. If I'm not doing anything, like I'm not going into town, then potentially streaming in the morning, because I don't go to the gym on Wednesdays because it's recovery day. Like today was sort of, I shocked my body into, hey, by the way, full time back at the gym again. So I was doing like an upper body exercise, and then when that was done, it was like do a lower body, and then do an upper body, then do a lower body, upper body, lower body, and within an hour and a half, I'm like shot to bits. Like my arms hurt, my legs hurt. I'm like, yeah, I think we've done enough today. We're good. We can still walk, so it's not that bad, but we're okay. We're okay. And then tomorrow I'll be a little bit achy, but I'll keep it light tomorrow. See, I was combining my normal routine with like leg day, which actually sort of works. It's like a CrossFit sort of thing. And as I can't really do much running because I'm asthmatic and like, yeah, it doesn't work for me very well. So I have to try to shock my body in different ways. Doing that, yeah, that was a big shock. Good night, no, good wake up call. I will get this right soon. You would have thought, with the amount of time that I play this game, I'll know what I'm doing. But yeah, we'll do a couple more runs through. I'll stack my buckets up a bit more because I'm not going to clean up for a while. I know it sounds weird. I want to lure people into a false sense of security of what I'm up to. You know, Hybridsteel is going to be like, oh, I'm 23 in the leaderboard, and I'll do like one big day cleanup, and it'll be like, I'll go up like 15,000 ounces. The more I play hard space, the more I realise it's the perfect game for you. Although it has limited amount of replayability, I like it. It's alright. I tried playing hard space. I didn't like how I had to like move things around. So it's really not for me. Look, here's the difference, right? A game that works whilst I'm streaming and talking compared to the clothing game I just played where it overloaded OBS, which I've never seen before. Never. I've never seen a game overload OBS before. So, I just don't understand. And they were just like, can you put some footage out for tomorrow? I was like, I would, but I can't. You're down to 23rd? I don't know where I'm at. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know where I'm at. I'm 24th now. The thing is I haven't cashed in. And I'm not going to cash in for a little while. I'm just going to let it stew until curiosity kills me. And we're like, okay, we'll get around to it. What I might do actually is I might just finish off this area. So I'll just dig out all this first, and then I'll be like, you know what, we're just going to cash in. Because I bought another 12 buckets so I can fill all those up. So I don't have to, like, do it. As long as it's all done by the final day, I'm alright. Oh, that'd be cool. Actually, just wait until the last day and then just spend all day emptying buckets into the gold. Because as soon as it goes through the wash table, it counts. So it's like, maybe. Do 20 days worth of digging. Oh no, because you'd have to do it before you reset the claim. So, or you store it all and then reset the claim. Ooh, maybe. Chuck it on our trailer and hope. No, we'll get it done before then. So I just wanted to do like a really, really, really big jump. Imagine jumping to first place in one go. It's not going to happen. Accelerate and Mirai are way ahead of the crowd. They are, you know. I think Accelerate's got like quite a lot of free time on his hands. I'm not sure about Mirai, but both of these people are quite. They know what they're really doing. You know, I mean, I'm 90,000 ounces of gold behind them. I don't even think Accelerate's like moved. I could buy several hundred buckets. Well, you could buy, yeah. I mean, what, they're $2 each? I could buy 2 million buckets. But then I would have to move every single one of them because you can only get 14 in the space of buying stuff. So you'd buy 14, then you'd have to. By the time you've actually bought 2 million buckets, then you would be like, the game would end. Gold Mining Simulator 2 might be out by then. Just saying. but it's okay. Give me a sec. Desktop audio's up. Gaming audio. Oh, that's why. Hold on. It's because I turned this down. The main reason why I turned it down is just because, well, after a while you've listened to like rocks hitting the back of a truck over and over again. You're like, I don't want to keep listening to this. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the streams or anything I try to do on this channel, I say try after the failure of the last game, hit the like button. Most appreciated if you do. And if you're on Twitch, hi, welcome. I'm one of those funny YouTubers that are trying to do like dual wielding streams, so I'm on Twitch as well. I refuse to go onto Kick though. I like the fact they're trying to like get people over there, like actually paying streamers properly, but I really don't like Kick's like, hey, by the way, you can be a paedophile and everyone can jump on your stream. It's like, no, I'm alright. There are people on Kick who are fans of younger people and they've still got a platform. So I'm okay. I'm not going to go on to Kick. I think the reputation of Kick will go down the toilet at some point, unless they really clean up who they're actually letting in. Unfortunately, it already started. As soon as Aiden Ross went over there, that was it. I think Kick at that point was like, yeah, we're doomed, but we'll try and make the best of a bad situation. Look, we're looking. We can pay you. I don't really care. I want a streaming platform that's going to be good for gamers and people who want to watch, not for like everybody. Yeah. Finally made it to a live stream. Welcome. It's Ozshot. Evening from Australia. Oh yeah, because it's nearly Tuesday for you guys, isn't it? It's 20 to 12 in the morning in the UK. Cause we are digging a hole in Nighthawk. Digging a hole, digging a hole, digging a hole in Nighthawk. So yeah, we had 580 followers on Twitch the other day. I was like, yay, finally. Still not like, obviously, you know, it's Twitch. If I played like, I don't know, more popular games, it probably would grow a little bit faster. But wouldn't be me then, would it? Will you live stream the Las Vegas Sphere? Will you stream on the Las Vegas Sphere? I don't know. How do you stream on the Las Vegas Sphere? Because it would be massive. Could you imagine my fat head on the sphere? Dude, I'm the size of a giant ball. No, I don't think it's possible. I think you have to be famous in order to do that. And that'd be really boring as well. You'd be watching a bearded bloke on one of the world's biggest TVs in the entire world, like in the middle of Vegas, playing fucking this game. So will you be famous? I probably won't be famous. I always said if I ever made it that people actually started recognising me in the streets and stuff, then hey, I'm all good with that. But I got this feeling that this channel will never ever get to like 1 million subscribers. It will just be one of those channels that if you ever heard of it, it was all right. You know, I'm never the better. You know, I'm not the greatest footballer on the field, but I'm the guy that helped. You know, like the ball boy or the towel person or the one that got you drinks. Supporting all the other guys, all the other streamers, all the other YouTubers. I'll put it actually. I'll put it into perspective. If I carry on just playing this game, no, I'll never be famous. There you go. It's that simple. Basically, fame is brought to you by what you're playing. Are you charismatic? Are people going to watch your channel? Do you make good enough videos for people to go, oh my god, I really like this person? Yeah, I read that. I see YouTube as my part-time job, basically. If it made me enough money, yeah, I'll do it full-time. I haven't got a problem with that at all. Do you like board games? Sometimes. I'm allowed to play them. But at the moment, I've got two very young kids who they haven't got like an attention span. Well, they have if it's YouTube, but if it's like anything else, they don't like sitting down too long or playing stuff. So I don't really play board games now. No, my wife plays D&D with her friends, which is completely fine. I haven't got a problem with that at all. I actually encouraged her to do it because it was like go and do something for yourself. Go and be happy. So that was all good. Thank you very much, Chris, for your Prime subscription over on Twitch. Most appreciated, sir. My main problem with board games now is it goes from like, you know, hey, I want to play Monopoly, I want to play this. And then when you get older, you're like, I could play Warhammer. But then Warhammer's really expensive. And it takes hours. So. Yeah, my subscription feed's actually working today. Like, I can actually see it. If people actually subscribe to the channel live, it comes up. It's amazing, I think. It's only been tested because you put your Prime up today. Season 2, Day 6. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Got 20 days. 20 days to dig holes. My other thing is I want to make it to the end of this season because then I don't have to do it for a little while. If I'm gonna be brutally honest. Because this game for like 30 days will kill you. It's like, oh, you really do feel it after. This is why most people have a rest. What are your thoughts of Out of War? Out of War is a really good game. It's massive. It's got a lot of potential. It's now got multiplayer in beta. I genuinely enjoy my time on it when I play it. So, yeah, I'm okay with it. Bucket is full. What bucket? None of my buckets are full. What are you talking about? Maybe something landed in one of the buckets. Don't know. If I said Anberen, yeah, I can't say that word. Are you talking about the game? Maybe it's a metaphorical bucket. Yeah, maybe. Will you find the Yelnats fortune? Probably not. No, I do like Out of War though. I mean, when the game first came out, I think the reason why I got so much traffic to there is because it was a brand new game, new mining game, new everything. I would say like it's sort of leveled out to people's interest now, but because multiplayer is now a thing, I think they're getting to a point where people are starting to take notice of the game and it's starting to become a lot bigger. So. Yeah, it's Out of War's. It's got a lot of potential to grow. I know they're a bit slow on doing updates and stuff, but it's a small team still, and at the end of the day, it's starting to prove itself, which is good, you know. And if you want like a more relaxed sort of chill mining game with a lot more stuff in it that you can go off and explore an entire land, it's ideal. It really is. You know, it's one of those games where you sit there and just go, yeah, there's a lot to do. You know, each map's 400 by 400 meters squared. I don't know, it's 400 kilometers squared. It's a big map. It's massive. And there's a few maps. It's not just one map anymore. Retro system gaming systems gaming. We don't know, mate. Thing is, I think a lot of people now play this because of season mode. No one really cares about doing the single player because it's been around for so long. Season mode just makes you play against other people. It's like, okay, cool. Them just made the model for sure. More or less a Game Boy SP only. Okay. But yeah, I would say that that's where Out of War is different. Out of War is an actual mining game where you can use heavy machining equipment. You can build up a different mine here and there. You've got a lot of land to mess around with. You've got a lot of freedom as well. Gold Rush is more. It's basic in comparison. But I would say that a lot of people play this for season mode now instead of just playing single player. And you get people like me trying to keep people alive on it, but you know, I mean, as I said, I only play this once every couple of months. I don't really want to do this every day, every month. I think I'm not built for every month on this game. I'm built for, I'll play it when I feel like it. My next one, I'm sort of thinking maybe like November, so it finishes before Christmas. We'll see how things go. Kids will finish before Christmas, this will finish before Christmas, then I can have Christmas and I'll be fine. Or I do the sort of October to November season. Yeah. See. I'll see. But we shall see, guys. At the end of the day, it all comes down to what's going to happen. I know they wanted to release a DLC before Christmas, so that might be something I cover. My problem with it, and this is me being brutally honest, releasing DLC for this game now feels a bit pointless. I know they're trying to raise funds for like the next game, because I know they're building the next game, but no one really wants a DLC for this game anymore. They just want the next game, or they'll just move on to Out of War or something similar. Well, I mean, there's nothing really similar. There's Farming Simulator, which you can get a mod for the game for the gold stuff, but apart from that, there's nothing really substantial when it comes to gold mining out there, apart from this or Out of War. Or Hydroneer, yeah, but Hydroneer's more automated sort of sandbox. It's not so much as a dedicated mining game, especially with like farming, you know. And I got to do that as well. We're going to be doing one main run. I think we'll do it like once every sort of 6 months. We'll do another run in Hydroneer, but we'll start from all the way from nothing, and we'll go all the way up to the newest DLC, and we'll put in like a total of what we got to get to. Farm Sim is all about the modding, always has been. Yeah, I know, but I mean, the modding goes, and you've got the gold mining part of it all as well. So yeah, even Farming Sim is technically a gold mining sim as well, if you use the mods. But I'm just looking forward to the future now. I think if they're building Gold Mining Sim 2, they've got a lot to learn from. You know, the basic game is completely fine, but we want more machines. Land has to be. If you want to put a 700 digger in here, then we definitely need a bigger land. Wash plants need to be. We need better wash plants. You know, just make something up. It's not difficult to basically say, well, okay, we'll use a trommel design. We'll do this, or we can have like this as a design, or this as a design, instead of just using the same. It doesn't even make sense. Some of the equipment we have. I just had an idea of this game with Craid Central. I have no idea what Craid Central is. You're talking a different language to me, mate. Can't spell. Okay. That helps. Read it phonetically. No, I read that as crowd control. Don't worry about it, mate. If it's causing too much trouble, don't do it. Don't do it. You'll stress yourself out. Crowd control. There we go. You finally got there. Congratulations. I'm not sure how crowd control will work on this game, but considering we're out in the middle of nowhere on our own. What I find funny about it, though, is this game survived since 2017 without adding NPCs into the game. Like, no one complained it was lonely. No one had a go at it. Oh, it feels so empty without NPCs. But Hydroneer, everyone bitched and moaned that NPCs weren't in the game. It's like Gold Rush has literally been doing this for longer and hasn't had NPCs in the game. There's not even a shopkeeper. It's just you, the disembodied version of you. Unless you go into like third person mode, walking and like looking into the digger, and you are sitting there. But yeah, I do find it funny that games like this can get away with it, but people bitched and moaned at Hydroneer for not having NPCs. But there you go, joys of life. Oh, the game feels so empty. There's no NPCs in it. Go outside, there's lots of NPCs. No, I 100% bet people complained. It was, yeah. I doubt it, because the game's not really focused on talking with people. It's focused on digging holes. No one really cares. Just with Hydro, Max was right there to shout at the mass shouted a lot. Yeah, I know. I was one of the people who said it didn't need NPCs. I'm also one of the only people that stood up and said we don't need multiplayer. But my verdict on multiplayer is a lot different to other people's. Games like Hybrid don't need multiplayer. Games like this don't need multiplayer. If it's bigger, like Out of Ore, and I've said this, Out of Ore can handle multiplayer, but you don't need multiplayer in Hybrid. No one ever bloody used it either. No one. Like the amount of people that asked for that thing and it never got used was ridiculous. So I've only ever seen a couple of videos on YouTube, and even like streamers, like 1 or 2 people will be playing it, and then that's it. They'll be doing like the multiplayer stuff. But no one else did it, even though everyone's like, well, we want multiplayer, we want co-op, we want this. It's like, you got split screen. Well, we don't want that. You can't have anything else because it don't bloody work. Well, I'm going to sell the game back. I've seen that happen as well, live in the Discord. There's been people coming to that Discord and go, where is there a multiplayer in this game? Yes, it's a split screen. Is there a better version of multiplayer? It's like, no, because Max couldn't make it work. Here's the video that proves that Max did try. Oh, well, I'm going to refund the game then. Why? Well, because I can't play with my friend. You can. You physically can play with your friend. Well, it's not what I wanted. Make your own fucking game then. That's my normal response to those people now. If you don't like how things are made in a game, build your own game. Put your money into it, get a developer, or learn to code yourself, go and do it yourself, and then we can come and complain at you when something doesn't work right. Oh, yeah, that's why it's a sore subject for me, because I've told so many people that they're idiots. Yeah. It's one of the main reasons why I'm not a moderator in the Discord for Hydroneer, because I kept telling people that they're idiots. I was a moderator for a bit and it was good, but you can't be yourself. You have to be like, yes, well, this is how this works. This is what this does. And you have to do it nicely. I can't tell people how to do things nicely. Well, the thing is, okay, so I can do things nicely and I can tell people nicely, but when dealing with an idiot, and it doesn't matter how many times you tell them, you can tell them until you're blue in the face that they're wrong, and apparently you're the bad person. It's like, can't see how. Genuinely telling you how things work. Oh, well, I think you're wrong. Well, I think you're an idiot. Basically, that was normally how conversations went with me and like Hydroneer. That's why I made the videos, and that's why I spent so long on my time. And I know it sounds like pointless. It's why I spent so much of my time making bloody videos about why fishing is shit in comparison to like digging in that game, because the amount of people were like, no, it's better. If I could slap every single one of them, I would, because that's the stupidity you're dealing with. I physically had to make proof videos that people were morons. And so that's why I'm not a moderator in the Discord. There's actually, I don't think there's any more moderators in the Discord now. I think it's just Itchy, because he's automated some of the stuff, so it's like he doesn't have to do as much, so they can focus on the actual game, which is quite cool. But we shall see where it all goes. I'm looking forward to Max's new project. I have no idea what it is, but we'll see where we go. I was sort of looking forward to when he was making Radio Silent. I thought the idea and the concept was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it literally went Radio Silent. It went dead. I was like, well, that's a bit of a shame. He spent quite a long time trying to make things work, and he was using like the teardown functionality, so like everything was destroyable. And I thought it was a cool concept. It just didn't take off for him. Well, he just stopped working on it. I think it's because Hydroneer became more popular than he thought it would be. So they carried on just supporting Hydroneer. But it's all good. But yeah, so it was yeah, one of those times in the Discord yeah. Yeah, I don't. Well, the thing that annoys me the most, and I know this is something to do with like, and I know this is going to sound generalistic, and I apologise for any like younger people who are watching this. I don't know why you would be. You'd be in school, but my thing is it seems to be, it doesn't matter who you're talking to. This generation, you know, like the younger people who are, I don't know, 25 and down. So you're looking at 24, 23, 22, and all the way down to like baby, when you can tell them they're wrong anyway. But you normally find that these people just don't listen, and they're like, well, no, I think you're wrong. It's like, well, okay, here's proof. Well, no, your proof's wrong. Okay, it's like dealing with a flat earther at this point. I'm going to slap you. And that's what it feels like. And even if you sit there, black and white text, how things work, the instructions on one step after another of exactly what you should do to make a cream puff, someone will tell you you're wrong, and you're like, shut up. I think it's just me. I'm just old, and I'm just grumpy, and I just find it annoying that people are just that bloody ignorant. No, 1 and 1 doesn't equal 3. 1 and 1 equals 2. And if you're going to say anything different, I'm going to slap you. That's basically what it comes down to now. It's just my mentality. So I apologise for all those people who sit there and just go, yeah, Hybrid, he's all right. No, I'm a bit of an arsehole. I don't like stupidity. Even if I'm the stupid one, I don't like myself when I'm that bad. Do not go on Twitter, mate. I go on Twitter. I argue for fun on there because people are morons. Twitter turned into like a playground for me, because I'll choose a subject that I just want to mess around with that day, and it'll be like, yeah, cool, we're just going to mess around with you guys. Why? It's fun, isn't it? You know? Because you're an idiot. I get, you know, the thing I find with Twitter, right? What you have to consider is that Elon Musk did exactly what he said he was going to do. He gave everybody a platform to have their speech. So anybody can talk on Twitter. Anybody can talk about anything on Twitter. I mean, some of it, yeah, you shouldn't be talking about, but he's given it as a public platform. Flat Earthers shouldn't be making videos on TikTok, but they do, so it's still the same sort of thing. It's brainwashing, you know, but you've got freedom to say whatever you want. And I think that's what you need to take from this. He gave you exactly what he said he wanted to give you. Freedom to do and say whatever you felt like what you wanted to talk about. So if I choose my time to argue with you because of your stupidity, then I will argue with you. Because number one, you're looking for the attention, and number two, I'm looking to make you prove wrong. I don't go into every argument. I go into the ones that I know I can win. That's the difference. Normally, if you've got proof, always do your research before you get into a argument with anyone, so you have sources to actually be credible. Do bum bum bum. So this is how you're going to know that I'll go up in the table, right? I will not have a stack of buckets full of dirt. So that might be something I end up doing, like going into the next one. Auto swap. Basically, your employees, when they level up, you can do it's sort of auto swaps. So the employee itself, they've got the ability to add like extra chambers to the sides. So when you put one up, your employee sees that and goes, hey, that's a clean mat. Well, that's a dirty mat. I need to change that. So it auto swaps. It's very funky. I like it. The only downside is when you get to like level 3, and then you have to use the other side. But once the middle one's clean, you just swap it out and it's fine. The downside, there isn't an auto way to stack them. You have to do that manually, which sucks. Sucks. But yeah, getting there. At the moment, I think my guys are only like level 2. When they get to level 3, they're able to like do extra. I still don't have anybody working on the gravel jigs though, which sucks because I want more buckets there. So I don't have to do as much swapping. So the game does it for me. And then all I have to do is be a good little miner and dig holes. Because once you've got all your employees leveled up to like certain points, you have to empty this thing every 15 truckfuls, because it's 5 truckfuls for doing 1 rotation. So after 5 trucks, everything's on 100%. You do another 5 trucks and everything's on 100% again and again and again. So you do that 3 times. If you've got all your employees worked up, you don't have to do, you can do it 15 times. You don't have to worry. And then after the 15th time, you take out all the buckets, take out all the mats, get it all cleaned up, and then do it again. And this is why like 1 cleanup should be 15 truckfuls. But when you haven't got the right levels and everything's a little bit less, 1 cleanup becomes every 5 trucks until you can do it all. It's not so much math, it's just the way it's laid out. If it was hard, I wouldn't know it. That's my philosophy. Mainly just because I'm not bright. If it's simple, like a pattern, like this, very, very simple to understand. So let's go and upgrade because someone wants to work for me. So I can explain it all now. Exactly. So, workers are waiting. So that guy wants to work on the ST box. I think I already have somebody on ST. That's TD. That's the ST guy, so I don't need him. I can reject him, that's fine. So, how it works. This guy, when he gets to this line here, which is level 70, it becomes level 3. Additional slots for minor mosses are swapped. So then I can have 2 rows of minor mosses on that box. And it's the same for the other one. So the dump truck's the same thing. This is the excavator, and this guy's running the other one. So when he gets to like this level, level 2, then it goes up to 0.66% to washplant system performance. So I get more gold out of that side. That's how this works. But yeah, that's just how it is. In fairness, once you've played this game a couple of times, even if you just played this once from like Old Arnold all the way through to like Nighthawk, by the time you get to Nighthawk, you know everything. You know how everything works. You know your employees. You know how fast they do stuff, and it's all fun. The one criticism I keep seeing from people is like, "Well, all the NPCs, we should have NPCs walking around and doing stuff." It's like, why? Well, because it makes the game more like it makes it look like it's an actual working mine. Yeah, but the main focus here is digging. We don't have to worry about what our NPCs are doing. So having a picture representing that thing and having the functionality there is completely fine. Why do we want to use additional resources in the game just so you can sit there and see a person changing a mat? Go figure. Also, the game's in maintenance mode. Nothing else is getting added. It's like Hydroneer. Unless Max goes, oh yeah, actually we really want to do like something else for Hydroneer now. it's in maintenance mode. The game basically just chugs along now. Any bugs, they'll figure it out. It's all good. I'm already a dwarf. I have a beard. I like digging holes. I'm just not. I'm never going to be able to get into the guild of dwarves because I'm 5'8". I'm too tall. I'm a dwarf wannabe. There we go. Did I put my thing? Rohat, how you doing, bud? I can't remember if I put buckets on the bottom of my things. Give me a sec. I did. That's okay. Did I put one up there? I did put one up there. That's paranoia just went through my brain. It was like, no, I haven't done that. I have. That's okay. See, I've got buckets of dirt. I just haven't processed them. I've still got all this lot to fill up. Does your wife get your jokes? Sometimes, yeah. We're very similar when it comes to our humour. It's a bit like the one I posted up on Facebook today, where it wasn't really a joke, but it's my sense of humour, and it's the like the beautiful peacock, and as it opens up its feathers, and you see all the plumage, and it says, "This is what men look like on their first day out with you," and it's like, "Yep." And then when you marry them, it's just a crazy parrot with no feathers, just headbanging. It's like that's definitely me. Yeah, she laughed. It's fine. I don't know, maybe there might be some stuff that she doesn't find funny, but I haven't tested her. But she does have like a different sense of humour to me as well. Some stuff she finds funny, I sit there and just go, no, it's over my head. It's mainly because I've got stupid humour. Like yesterday, I tried not to laugh. I wasn't laughing at Ollie because I know how much pain he was in, but he fell off the cabinet and banged his nuts. Now, unfortunately, every guy laughs at that because we all know how bad it is. And I'm sitting there going, oh mate, I'm not going to rub him better. I'm not rubbing him better. And he the worst part is, he whipped it out. He goes, Daddy, it's red. It's like, yeah, I know. And even Kerry sitting there goes, no, I'm not kissing that one better. We laughed. Stupid humour. What's that game? This is a gold mining simulator. Originally called Gold Rush, but the licenses run out after like 7 years. So it's back to, well, it's back. It's called. Yeah, that happens all the time. Also, and I know it sounds really, really bad, but in the title of this it says Gold Rush the game. And there's a little icon underneath the video that tells you what game it is. But it does say it's Gold Rush the game, it's not Gold Mining Simulator, because YouTube still recognise this as Gold Rush, where it's not. It's called Gold Mining Sim now. The music's not part of the game, by the way. The music is something I've put on. But we're doing leaderboard. We're basically going up against people of like trying to beat them in gold total. That's it. It is an important life lesson, but I have told him like a few amount of times not to climb up on that little cabinet that was next to his telly. And he climbed up on the cabinet and then fell off it. But it is his fault. He doesn't listen to me. None of my kids listen to me. And then they hurt themselves and they go, oh, Daddy. It's like, right, and what did you do? I did that thing you told me not to. Congratulations. and they won't learn. He won't learn from it. He'll do it again in 6 months' time. But you just sit there and just go, how special do you feel today? And that sort of thing happens. You're like, very special then. Cool. I forgot to turn it off. There we go. Anyways, yeah, we'll just dig in. Diggy hole. And we need to roll back a little bit because we can still reach this. That's good. And now we do some more digging. So what I might do is, if I just carry on digging until Saturday and not actually cash in until Saturday, right? On Saturday we'll do a little poll. How much gold do you think is going to be in the buckets? I'll just keep stacking them up until Saturday, and then we'll just do one big cleanup. All right. So if I don't stream for the rest of the week, it's because I'm digging. Right. I'm just going to dig this, and then I've got to dig out all of this bit in the middle. So I've got to dig quite a bit of space, right? So I think that'd be a good one. Like, dig for the whole week, and then not tell anybody until we hit it, until we go through, and then it will just add up into the table, and then people go, he's cheating. It's like, no, he's live streaming. You can see it right now. Because that happens. Like, if someone jumps on the table, you know, like 20,000 ounces of gold, instantly it's like, he's cheating. He's got to be cheating. It's like, well, I can prove it. I'm live streaming, and you can come and watch my total go up as we play. I did have it that I didn't want to actually do a cleanup until I'd finished this this old area. So I'm just going to dig out as much as I can, and then I was going to do a cleanup. So I might leave it for you guys to decide. Check the community page and just say, do you want to see a cleanup on Saturday, or do you just want to wait until I finish Nighthawk? Because I'm going to be digging out quite a lot of this one because it's very rich. Most of the squares in the middle are 2,000 plus ounces of gold, and there's like 20 squares of gold, which is quite a lot of gold. It's like 50,000 ounces plus whatever I'm digging out of here. But I'm doing the whole lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig through the top half so you can see everything now. I'll dig out that section, and then I'll build a road in, and then I will dig out the bottom section as well. So I'll dig out each square almost completely clean. Say almost, you never, you know, we always get like scraps left over. Dooby dooby doo whoop. Only the button was closer. There we go, another 2 trucks full. So we've only got 3 more trucks left of this round, and then we have to empty that out, and then we have to do another 5 trucks and another 5 trucks. And we're just going to keep going until there's nothing left. I want to say by the end of this week, I just want to have a big crater in the middle of Nighthawk. I'll be like, I finished, and then just go on to another one. I want to get all this done in this season though, so I will be cranking this one out. So if I'm not streaming, it's mainly just because I'm playing. I'm like, there's no point in people watching because most people who watch will just be like, oh, I can go and watch paint drying. It's more exciting. Might do a video, but like, guys, I'm doing this and I've just started cutting here, and do what Old Man Gaming does. Do like a 40-minute video explaining what I'm doing, having a chat, and then whack it out. I wonder if that company have replied yet. Me. Nope. Nope, they haven't replied. Bum, 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 bum. Does the rocks tumbling out just disappear? Yeah, they can smack you in the head a bit as well. But they just sort of hit the wall and then they disappear. I think that they're going in the bucket as well, which is quite funny. Couple of 3-pointers happening. I think that's where I was getting an error for the buckets. I think it is just that dirt finding its way into it. And be like, oh, it's empty. But you can get hit by them. If you go onto a different plot of land, yeah. You can get hit in the head. What do the game though I need in my life? My diggy ancestry is calling me. Honestly, if you want to play a game that involves digging holes and you want to play it with like heavy machinery, go and play Out of Ore. I actually highly like it's my go-to. So this game is good if you don't mind digging against competition. Playing the actual single player is okay, but the game loop is fairly boring after a while. But when you're playing against other people, which is what this is season mode. So people are in a leaderboard, you're competing for, you know, kudos points basically. It's not bad, but Out of Ore, if you just want to build a really big hole with heavy machinery, Out of Ore is like the go-to game now. If I wasn't doing season mode on this, I'd be trying out the beta, because currently the open beta for Out of Ore is live, where they're putting in the multiplayer aspects. They're doing like a few new bits and pieces. They've upgraded the looks of the machines to make them look more real. But yeah, the digging stuff in that's really good. Machines actually look like the machines, like proper, like big bulky machines as well. And the wash plants look cool. Like you're able to do like different sort of wash plants. So you can have it all conveyed out so it goes off in its own separate routes, or you can have like one wash plant section for like breaking gravel. You could have another wash plant doing like gemstones, like sapphires and rubies and bits. You could have another one doing gold. You know, so you've got that option to be able to do certain things. And that's what I like about it. It's very sort of, it's getting there. Well, give Out of Ore another couple of years and it will be like everything that everybody wants. I said, and my whole thing was, if they focused on gold mining first, they would attract so many more people. And the reason why is because most people who play mining games usually stem from games like this. So we're like obsessed with digging for gold. So if he focused on like the gold wash plant stuff to start with, like the gold mining stuff, getting some wash plant designs in, you know, that sort of thing, he would probably like land a lot more people to play the game. And then he can open it up to like different types of industry later on. Which that's sort of what he wants to. He wants to open it up to everything. His the Christian's idea for Out of Ore was to build Minecraft, but in reality, sort of. So instead of playing with squares, you're literally terraforming land. If you want to see someone play it, go check out Split in Two. That man is like he's like the unofficial PA of Out of War. Everything that happens in Out of War, he knows it. He's basically working with them. He testing the game thoroughly so it works better, and he's always in constant contact with the devs. He even invites them onto his stream. They have a chat. They talk about where the game's heading, all this. So yeah, Out of War so much more is really, really inclusive when it comes to like telling the community what's going on, how it's all going to happen, what's the timelines. They're really quite open about what they're actually working on. So if you want a mining game, go check that one out. If you want to play this, I think it's still cheap now because season mode's on. They always do it like a bundle deal. You can get this for like £4 when it's on offer because it's an old game. Do. Bam, 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 bam. Don't forget, if you have any questions or you want to know something, let me know in chat. Do. Now you know what it looks like when I record a video for like games like this. This is what it's like. Doing the same thing over and over again. Like, it will happen. And then you record a little bit and you're like, I've just done this. Like, we're going back to the washplant. We're going to go and do this quick. And we'll see where we're up to. And then I'll turn the camera off, turn it all off, grind for another 5 hours. I'm like, guys, I'm just about to finish a cleanup. Check it out. But I think, as I said, I wasn't going to be streaming this. I was going to be streaming something else. But we had to jump on something else. We had to jump on this quick. If not, I'd have just ground. I'd have just done this in the background. But just carry on, man. Carry on. It's fine. We'll do one more. And then we'll be alright. But yeah, this is just to show you what I'm doing. Where I'm up to. Me digging. Like my map, because the map itself, I'd say the map itself is the more important thing that everyone focuses on, because it's depending on like how good your maps are. It's depending on how good you're going to do in the season, because if not, then you have to go and buy another one. You have to redo that. You have to look into this. There's a lot of just faffing about just to get the right map. But I don't save scrub. That's what people have been banned for that, so don't do it myself. I reset legitimately like everybody else, or like most people. Itchy leg. Bum, bum, bum. Have heard of this save scrub? What is it? Basically, what you do, and it was frowned upon because it's technically cheating, and so the reason why it's technically cheating is because you're taking the random number generator out of the game, which gives you a random map every time, and you're just doing it because, well, it's easier for you to get a better map. So what you do is, let's say I'd finished off and we're going to reset my game. So I'm going to come out of this game, I'm going to save my game now, and then I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to reset my claim. Now, for me, if you watch my last live stream, I reset my claim and just dug it. And then I was like, you know, I'll get a new map later, don't worry about it, it's fine. So I dug out that map and I was fine. If you're save scrumming, basically what you do is you pay for the reset, you do a load of drills, and if the gold's not good, you basically reload your game and then do it again. And you do it again until you get a really good map, and then you basically go and dig it. But they don't like doing it because it's sort of, you're taking the randomness out of the game by doing it. There's not many bad maps. Some people are unlucky. With the way that I did it, I was given a crappier map. So what I did was I dug the better squares out, and then I reset, because at least then I'd put the work in. The idea is, if you spend money on something and you just carry on, then that's okay. But if you save the game and reload every time something's not right for you, that's save scrubbing, because it's like you're taking the randomness out of the game by just manipulating the data, which is frowned upon. People don't like it, and then you get banned for it. That's what happened to the Drews a couple of seasons ago. He was caught save scrumming. He actually came into my chat, basically broadcasted to the world that's what he did, and then he got banned for it because there was written documentation of proving that that's what he did. And then he was talking about it in his videos on his YouTube channel, saying that that's what he did. And it's like, how to get yourself banned? 101. You know? And then they all use the same excuse. Well, everyone's been doing it for 30 odd seasons. Why now? It's like, because now people actually care. Is this your life with your wife? My wife wanted a dog. I wanted a cat, so we compromised and got a dog. Do you know this joke? You got your way. You won the argument. And your wife split up from you and you got a dog. And well, she got the dog. Now our life is, do we want pets? No. We'll have kids. Because they're like pets, they just learn. Sort of. Maybe. Sometimes. Nah, they're alright. I like my children. Most of the time. Right, gonna get this one done. We got one more, I think. 40%. The next two makes up to like 80. So we need to get two more. I'll get another truck full, but I'll take two more, and then we'll do a cleanup, and then we'll just leave it on the side. Because I'm collecting buckets. Now, me and my other half, we normally talk about things that we're going to buy or get, and then we have a discussion about it, and then we probably won't get it, or we'll buy a few things here and there, sort of thing. But we normally agree on things we get. Not Timu. Oh no. Oh, you had dice. You had dice. That, yeah, but don't be one of those people. I've got 40 sets of dice and I use this one. I wouldn't put Lego in here because of the kids, because they're evil. I mean, to put this into perspective of how bad they are, they drew over your keyboard and they drew on the window. Basically, because Kerry plays D&D with a few people that we know, and I was like, she wants another set of dice. If you spent 50 quid on a set of dice, that's... yeah. I would wonder. Because you're supposed to be the smart one. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Oh, I know what I didn't have. I'll be back in a second, guys. I need to get myself a drink. And now I'm back. What's in the container isn't what's on the side of it. I've had sneak before, they're alright, but what's in it isn't sneak. What's in it is a mix of protein powder and creatine. Lovely. Yeah, because I got back from the gym, had lunch, and I was like, I always normally have a shake afterwards, but I forgot. So I'm making up for time. Not really, no. This is nearly finished. It's finished. Yeah, let's go. Right, 2 more chockfuls. Because we're at 77%. If I put 1 through, it's like 20%. If I put 2 through, it's 40. Pardon me. Well, I have 1 weak point. I will happily spend £500 on Lego set, then complain about spending 60 quid on SD card. Yeah, I mean, well, Kerry buys like miniature Lego because of children. Because I'm not going to buy a Death Star or like a Millennium Falcon because of my kids. So basically, they're not official Lego sets, but they're like Lego bricks, but they're miniature models. They're like blocks, spelled with an X. You can get one on Temu. Give me a sec. I'll find it for you. If I could, if this, yep, mini Lego. So things like this. So these are like mini models. So there you go. The charming Loz Mini Street Blocks Ice Cream and Florist Shop, £2.35. And they're like miniature Legos. So Kerry builds things like this because it takes up less room, mainly. My kids don't destroy it. They look at it and just go, "Oh, that's nice." She built this one a couple of weeks ago. There's 2,000 pieces of Lego there. It's the Blossom set. I think Lego actually sell official like mini models. But yeah, so she buys those because of just space, mainly. We haven't got enough space to build like a full-blown like Death Star. Nah, we'll be alright. At the end of the day, if we want more room, then we just have to get rid of things. I think the miniatures are pretty cool though. They're small and they're different. I mean, there's not like, oh look, everyone else has got like a Millennium Falcon. I'll go and get a Millennium Falcon as well. Or I've got a fire engine, so has everybody else that bought a Lego for it. It's like you can do other things. Trying to skim the corner more, and it's like, nope, not having it. Yep. No. Rightio. That's fine. Well, I've almost finished this anyways, so all I've got to do is chuck this through the wash plant and we're fine. But there we are. So now you know what I'm up to. You know my map layout. You know that I'm not going to basically clean up until whenever I get around to clean up. Probably going to be Saturday. I'm not going to clean up until Saturday. So if you want to see how much gold I get out of this plot of land, pop by on Saturday, right at the beginning. So it's going to be around 6-7 o'clock in the evening UK time. And basically that's when I'm going to empty all my buckets. Well, I'm just going to keep stacking until then. So if you have enjoyed this stream, hit the like, subscribe, notification button below for all other updates. I will be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else to do on the channel. You have got one more. There's a video coming out this afternoon. It's for that recycling centre game, and it should be fine. So until my next one, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.